Welcome back to the Resilient Living Podcast, the show where we prove that a diagnosis is a chapter, not the whole story. I'm your host, Joe Walker, and before you ask, yes, the hair is real, the wit is questionable, and my coffee is decaf because my doctor and I are currently in a disagreement. Today, I'm sitting down with someone who runs one of the most quietly remarkable places I know, a chronic illness infusion center. Debra, welcome.
Thank you, Joe. It's a joy to be here.
Now, manager of an infusion center is your title, but I have a feeling the real job description is about a mile longer. What is it actually like to run a place like that, day to day?
Honestly, it's part clinical operation, part hospitality, and part family. Every morning we open the doors knowing people are walking in carrying something heavy, a chronic condition, a frightening diagnosis, a lot of worry. My job and my team's job is to take some of that weight off their shoulders for a couple of hours and hand it back to them a little lighter.
A little lighter. I like that. So who walks through your doors? Paint me a picture of the patients you see.
All kinds. We treat dozens of chronic conditions, neurological, autoimmune, things most people have never heard of until it touches their own family. Some patients are in their 30s, some are in their 80s. What they all share is that they haven't given up. They keep showing up.
Okay, I have to ask, because you told me a story once that I have not been able to forget. The accountant.
The CPA, yes, he came to us when his memory was slipping, the kind of slipping that terrifies a man whose entire career is built on numbers and detail. His family was worried, he was worried, he began a course of infusions, and over time, with his care team guiding every step, he stabilized. And then one afternoon, he called me, he had sat for his CPA exam, and he passed.
He passed the CPA exam. I can't pass a math quiz on my phone.
It was one of the best phone calls I have ever taken. Now, and I always say this, every person is different, and results are never guaranteed. But for him, getting that piece of himself back was everything.
And then there's the fisherman.
There is a gentleman who had stopped doing the one thing he loved most, fishing. He just didn't have it in him anymore. A few months into treatment, his daughter sent us a photo of him back out on the water, holding up a catch, grinning like a kid. We put it up on our bulletin board. That right there is what this is really about.
Okay, that one got me. Let's talk about your team, because a place is only as good as its people. Where do your nurses come from?
That is my favorite thing to brag about. Our nurses come from serious backgrounds, hospital floors, emergency rooms, intensive care units. These are people who have handled the highest stakes moments in all of medicine. So when they sit down beside a patient during an infusion, they bring every bit of that expertise, but in a calm, unhurried setting. You're getting ICU level skill in a comfortable recliner under a warm blanket.
ICU skill, warm blanket. That should be on a billboard. Now I want to talk about something people really underestimate, convenience. Because chronic care can take over a person's entire life.
It can, and that's exactly what we set out to fix. Most of our patients live less than 5 miles away. And from the moment they pull into the parking lot to the moment they walk back to their car, most of them are with us only 60 to 75 minutes. No hospital maze, no all-day ordeal. They come in, they're cared for, and they get right back to their lives.
60 to 75 minutes door to door. That's shorter than my last oil change.
And it feels different inside too. It's private, it's quiet, it's comfortable. People read, they nap. Some of them just chat with the nurses about their grandkids. It doesn't feel like a medical appointment. It feels like a place that is genuinely on your side.
How do the doctors, the referring physicians, view what you do?
With a lot of trust, and I don't take that lightly. Physicians want to know their patients are safe, closely monitored, and treated exactly to their orders, and that they'll actually keep coming back, because consistency is what makes these therapies work. When a doctor refers a patient to us, they know that person will be looked after like family, and that the clinical side will be airtight. That partnership is everything.
Let's talk treatments. And I'm going to let you handle the pronunciation because I will absolutely butcher it.
We work with a range of FDA-approved infusion therapies. For some of the newer cognitive conditions, for example, there are treatments like Kisunla and Leqembi that are giving families real hope where there wasn't much before. But here's the most important thing I can say, Joe. I am not the person who decides what is right for you.
Say that part louder for the folks in the back.
If you or someone you love is facing something like this, talk to your neurologist. Ask them about the options. Ask them what's right for your specific situation. Your neurologist is your guide. What we do is take the treatment they recommend and make it as safe, as comfortable, and as convenient as humanly possible.
That's the responsible answer and the hopeful one. Debra, before I let you go, for the person listening right now who is scared, who just got news they did not want to hear, what do you want them to know?
I want them to know that hope is not naive. I have watched it walk back through our doors over and over, the accountant, the fisherman, the grandmother who just wanted to make it to a wedding. A diagnosis is the start of a plan, not the end of a life. Lean on your doctors, lean on the people who love you, and let us carry some of the weight. You do not have to do this alone.
Hope is not naive. Debra, you are thoughtful, you are kind, and you make me want to be a better podcaster, which, frankly, is a tall order. Thank you for the work you do.
Thank you, Joe. This was a gift.
And to all of you at home, talk to your neurologist, find your team, and remember the whole point of this show. Keep living and live resilient. I've been Joe Walker. This has been the Resilient Living Podcast. We'll see you next time.